Yo, welcome back, everybody. There's water sitting in this tank. I'm gonna let it soak in for a couple of minutes, and then I'm gonna cut the top of this out. Well, the seam's right here, so I'm gonna stay probably about this high up from the seam all the way around, because it's dented pretty bad. We tried to put air to it and pop the dents out, but it did not work. So instead of building a complete new bottom for it, I figured I could use the bottom as a template and then fill in the gaps with my own design. So we'll see how that goes. All gassed out and opened up. I think that's just from the cutting wheel. But as expected, the tube got cut. I didn't know where it was, and worrying about it isn't going to help. So this stuff seems to be all right. So I think what I'm going to do is pull the bike out from its corner, put it on, and get the eyelets matched up to where I think they need to be, to where it's easier, and then start working on this dent maybe. But we'll see how it all goes together. So we decided to scrap that entire idea, and then we were like, well, we'll just put a gas tank here and build something square. And then we were like, yo, this has ports on it. So I took off the compressor, and we were like, yo, that'll be fucking cool. Just figure out, some kind of way to mount this on there, like so, or something like that. Or maybe, a couple on the sides or something. But I think this setup's going to be a little bit better. So let me grab this tank, and then I'll walk you guys through what I did. Okay, now that I got this tank, this whole bracket and everything came off of a Briggs & Stratton engine of some various sorts that I don't know. Found it in the scrap pile at work. Asked. They said, yeah, go ahead, grab it. So I'm going to use this. Mount it on the back of here, run that fuel line down in there, and make a bottom bracket. And if you can tell, I just kind of integrated the Briggs & Stratton bracket into the back seat bracket, but I stripped out the factory bolts that go in here, so I had to pop those staples, pull the foam back, pull that off, cut and reshape that bracket because the other bolts were welded. So now that that's sort of half-assed in place, gonna work on getting that little fuel tank running to the secondary, and that'll give me just about 2 gallons. The fuel pump I got fixed. It was just a little diaphragm that's down in there. It was clogging one of the passageways, but other than that, this is the one project that I feel like is closest to getting done. So I'm pretty excited.